All right, let's talk about a silent invasion happening right now in a digital universe. It's not being fought with lasers, not with bombs, but with something way more powerful, language itself. Welcome, everyone, to the world of Word Invaders.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. What if every letter you could see, every word you could possibly form was the only thing standing between total victory and getting completely overwhelmed? This isn't just another game, you know. It's a real test of your lexical firepower.
So, what makes Word Invaders tick? Well, at its core, it's this awesome fusion of two totally different genres. It takes all the frantic, heart-pounding action of a classic space shooter and mashes it together with the deep strategic thinking you get from a word puzzle. And that's what's so cool about it, right? It forces two completely different parts of your brain to cooperate under pressure. It's where pure adrenaline meets pure intellect.
Okay, let's get you ready for your very first mission. Your objective? It's pretty clear, but trust me, the enemy is relentless.
So this right here, this is your battlefield. You see those letter blocks descending from the top? That's the invasion. And your job is simple, but absolutely crucial. You have to form words to eliminate those blocks before they hit the bottom. Because if they do, it's game over.
So, how do you actually fight back? Let's break down the basic gameplay. It's so elegant, super intuitive, and believe me, it is incredibly satisfying.
And here it is in action. Over on the left, you can see the player is tapping out letters, spelling a word. And on the right, boom, that's the result. Those letter blocks get instantly vaporized, clearing up space and racking up points. You find a word, you destroy the enemy. It really is that direct.
Okay, but what happens when things get way too intense? That's when you activate Bullet Time. It's your ace in the hole. It slows the whole invasion down, giving you that precious breathing room you need to spot longer, more valuable words and completely turn the tide of the battle. Knowing when to use it is a huge part of the strategy.
So you've got the basics down. But to become a true champion of Word Invaders, you've got to customize your loadout. And this is where the really deep strategy starts to come into play. Here on the ship selection screen, and you'll notice some of these examples are from the Spanish version of the game, by the way, you'll see you're not just some generic pilot. Nope. You get to choose your ship, from the super agile Vanguard A1 to the absolutely formidable Titan Dread. Each one of these offers a completely different way to play the game.
Let's just break down one of these ships, the Titan Dread, for example. Look at these stats. It's got a massive 100% shield and 90% power, which makes it an absolute tank. But its speed is only at 40%. See, it's that classic trade-off. You're sacrificing agility for raw defensive power. The ship you pick is going to directly define your strategy.
And the customization doesn't just stop with your ship. You can also change up the game's backgrounds and themes, to create a visual experience that is uniquely yours. It's all about fighting the invasion in style.
So once you're all equipped, it's time to go out there and earn your stripes. The game offers tons of ways to test your skills and prove that you are the best lexicographer in the entire galaxy.
The game is packed with these level-specific missions. So, for example, take this one from the Spanish version. It's got an animals theme. The challenge is to find words related to that theme. And if you do, you get a huge 5 times point bonus and an extra life. These missions just add this fantastic layer of challenge, and they keep the gameplay feeling fresh every single time. And for all you competitive players out there, this is where you're really going to shine. The leaderboards track everyone's high scores, letting you compete against players from all over the world. It also keeps a list of all your discovered words, which is a great way to challenge yourself to expand your vocabulary.
And this really is a global invasion. I mean, look at this. The game is available in a bunch of different languages, including English, Spanish, French, and German. So you can test your vocabulary or, hey, maybe even learn a new one against a truly universal threat.
So, we've seen the battlefield, we've mastered the mechanics, we've even forged our arsenal. All that's left is for you to answer the call.
You know, this quote just perfectly captures the essence of this whole game. It's not enough to be fast, and it's not enough to be smart. You have to be both, and that's the really unique challenge of Word Invaders.
So just to recap the key takeaways here, you're getting a one-of-a-kind genre blend, really deep strategic choices with your ship loadouts, endless replayability thanks to missions and leaderboards, and it's all wrapped up in this really stylish cinematic package.
The first wave of invaders is already on its way. So the only question left to ask is, will you be there to stop them?